Hello, everybody. This is Black Dragon 10, and this is a full showcase of making Iron Man in Minecraft using only command blocks. For the most part, this project is done, and these are all the commands I used. Quite a few command blocks. But for the most part, I am done with this project. I may eventually tweak it in the future to add some things, fix some things, just make it a little nicer. But it is currently done. So, you start off by placing it down with the spawn egg. It just stands there, and it also spawns with the Iron Man suit collar. When you drop it, the Iron Man will come straight towards you, and when it gets close enough, it will equip. Now you saw everything I had equipped it disappeared, and it gave me status, like it gives me effects, it gave me armor, and also a bunch of abilities. Now if I am to take off the suit by dropping the exit suit, it'll give me everything back and also will re-give me the Iron Man suit to spawn it. It gives me everything back in the exact same order, so I don't have to rearrange anything. Now, the first few abilities are the repulsor, which is just your basic ability. Shoot it, it flies off, and then it hits the ground exploding. Now if I am to spawn in, let's say, some pigs, this will also do damage to the pigs, obviously. In fact, it's strong enough to one-shot them. My next ability is the arc reactor, which is pretty much just a stronger version of the repulsor. So if I am to throw this at the iron golem, it's bigger, a little slower, lands on him and explodes. But it also gets put on a cooldown, so you cannot spam this ability. It goes on, I think, like a 5-second, 10-second, we'll count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like around 10 seconds, I think I was counting slow. Yeah, it's fairly strong. Can blast through blocks and kill that iron golem with only 3 hits, so it is fairly strong. And it should also blast straight through grass blocks. And maybe that was a different ability. But for the most part, it's a fairly strong ability. It's just an upgrade version of the repulsor. Now, I don't want that flying distance. Go. Now my next ability is, it's called rocket pods. And these are what you want to use if you're fighting something against the air. You spawn these in. These 4 fairly bad looking rockets will spawn up. They'll slowly float up, and then they'll lock onto the target, flying towards them and exploding. Now these also have a cooldown of like the same length. It's double the length of the arc reactor. So after a 20-second, I think, cooldown, you'll get them back and fire them off again. They'll slowly float up, locking their targets, and then they'll fly off. And then they pretty much just go towards the closest entity. As you can see, that last one, those 3 like killed the ghast, and then that last one was still alive, so it locked onto the next closest ghast. Another thing I forgot to showcase, you can glide even though you don't have a elytra arm. So you can glide with the Iron Man suit. Anyways, the next ability is the Unibeam. You use it, it's this giant laser. And these are cancelled abilities, so you can't like use any other abilities or anything. I was thinking about give you slowness when you use it. I will probably end up doing that in the future, so it's not too overpowered. But you use it, it can go through the blocks, make him look like Swiss cheese. And then also, let's say you are fighting a group of creepers. This is a very nice area of effect ability. Just activate it, and it can sweep right across. There's a range of around 20 blocks. If they're too far, I can fish them off with the repulsors. Maybe throw in an arc, react it as well. Now, it is finicky if you go too fast, so you use the ability by dropping it. It will just fall to the ground. But I'll probably just fix that in the future. The Supernova ability I am going to skip over because it is very destructive. But this booster ability, you have to be in survival to use it. I did this so I didn't accidentally destroy any of my commands, because I already did that once before. Anyways, you hold it, and you will fly with your jet engines. It's pretty much just how you normally fly. And then you let go, and you can glide normally. Now, if I land, and let's just spawn in some husk. Take off. You can go into the ground, blow up through the ground. There's pretty much nothing stopping you. And then if those husks can despawn, that's it. You can also ram into the husk. Doing some okay damage. It's not the best, there's definitely better options, but it is something you can consider. Now, there's one last final ability that is really powerful, so I'm gonna fly a bunch of blocks in another direction real quick. And that should be good enough. This ability is called Supernova, and it's pretty much a self-destruct ability. So if I were to drop it, hold on, why is that not working? Maybe I have to be included. Drop it. Oh, hold on, sorry. I forgot I need to have the command blocks loaded up. So let me quickly make a simple chunk loader. You guys didn't know, now in the latest edition, Ender Pearls can now actually load chunks. Is this depot down? Oh. There you go. Ender Pearls actually now load chunks, so chunk loaders are a lot more simple. Or a lot simpler. Fly off a direction. Go over here. Now if I am to drop it, the suit, it should have taken off my armor. I'll need to fix that. But it will open up, basically self-destruct, or over time it'll get more and more unstable. This goes on for like 10 seconds. That guy pretty far away so I don't die. It's all kinds of sounds. And then explodes in a giant laggy explosion. So these next few seconds are going to look like a slideshow. Sorry for that. Yeah. Now the game should try to catch up. Yeah. Yeah, my game's kind of lagging a lot right now. Let's see if I can fly away. What is happening? Alright, there you go. I'm just gonna fly away from this from now. It's probably gonna keep the game laggy, but actually, hold on, you guys do need to see the crater. So that is all for making Iron Man in Minecraft. That's the entire showcase. And this will eventually be available to um, download in the future when I turn this into a data pack. Maybe once I reach a certain subscriber count or if this video gets enough likes. I'm not fully sure how I'll do it yet. But I do know that this still needs some tweaks. Like, for example, my armor didn't come off when my armor did come off once I used the Supernova ability, and also there's some tweaks like cleaning your inventory of when you pick stuff up as Iron Man that's not going to save through. I'll need to find a way to fix all of that. And there's probably just some other minor things I'll add. But yeah, for now, that's all. This won't be available for download just yet. I'll need to figure out how I want to do that. But my next project is going to be Super Mario in Minecraft. And I don't think it'll be as destructive as this, because this is a giant crater that you could use to destroy all your friends. Like, this goes 50 blocks down. It's like more than 50 pretty much. Yeah, that's all for making Iron Man in Minecraft. Thank you so much for liking. Well, thank you so much for watching. It would be the world. It would mean the world to me if you were to like and subscribe. It would help me out a lot and grow my channel and turn me into a bigger YouTuber. Yeah, that is all for making Iron Man in Minecraft for now. Thank you for watching.